G'day guys, Ninja here. We've got Josh here today.
Hey guys, how you going?
One of our newest people, so we want you to meet Josh. So I want to ask a few hard-hitting questions, get to know the deeper man that is Josh. So tell us about you. Where are you from originally?
So I grew up in country Victoria, up northeast, around Wangaratta, same place as Darcy. So if you know Darcy, I grew up, same area as him. Was a swimmer, swam in Wang for quite a bit, and then moved down to Melbourne and started swimming down here.
Yep, cool. So yeah, and you got to a pretty high level. How high did you go, man?
So I raced through like Australian champs and raced at like what are the selection events for the Olympic Games and Commonwealth Games, and race finals, and it was a great experience, and I absolutely loved it.
Yeah. So I suppose lots of discipline there.
Yes.
Tell us about your training schedule, how often you train and things like that.
So when I was at that top level, we were doing 9 2-hour swim sessions in the week, 3 1-hour gym sessions in a week. Because my mobility is not that great for a swimmer, I was doing yoga and all that as well. And then, trying to fit school and study and uni all around that was, it was a full-time job. Yep. But it was great. Absolutely loved it. Recommend it to anyone out there.
Yeah. Right. And so how did you discover like treatment, and why did you get into this industry?
Well, again, as a swimmer and, training, doing all that heavy workload, I worked myself. I had some injuries, I had some niggles, and I had a coach that was very, very thorough, and he was like, get these niggles sorted out before they become injuries, which is, again, one of our philosophies here is, clean them out, get you ready and stuff. So, I was receiving lots of treatment, and I think that's, for me, I feel like it's a way that I can give back to that community as well, is I can treat people, I can help them, which I love. So finished school, was a sporty kid, did an exercise sports science course, which was great. Never really wanted a desk sitting job when I looked at some of the units that they had there, and a lot of them was like data analytics, which was quite interesting, but computer based, and that wasn't for me. Yep. But the subjects that I really enjoyed were the anatomy, the rehab, the strength and conditioning, all those things that involved movement. And I was like, well, what job better than this sort of work? So then after I finished that degree, I went and studied remedial massage. That was great. Trainers were fantastic, taught us some good stuff. Was lucky enough to do some placement with the Western Bulldogs, so your old mob. Yeah. Again, learned great stuff from those guys as well. And then, got my first job treating people, treating clients, and in that time frame, just felt like there were some gaps in my knowledge. So I jumped onto the YouTube channel, found you guys, and was like, these guys just seem to know their stuff. Saw on the end of one of your videos, someone, I think it was Aaron, said, if you've got a problem, come see us in Ferntree Gully, which is out where I live now. And I was like, Ferntree Gully, why have I not seen these guys? Why have I not experienced what they do? So I went in and booked in a treatment with Aaron, and in that time frame, I went in there, saw on my form that I filled out that I was a massage therapist myself, and he's like, where are you working? And I'm saying, I'm travelling to the other side of the city. And he's gone, why are you doing that? Just come and work for us. And I was like, if you're going to give me a job, I'm not going to say no. So yeah, it was great. Absolutely. We did your bodywork course, and felt like this was like that missing link. And in the clients that I've treated since doing that bodywork course, I've seen their improvements grow exponentially. So it's fantastic.
Yeah, right. I was planning to ask you a few questions about how he found us and things like that, but you answered it for me.
Put it all in one.
Yeah. Well done. And I suppose talking a little bit earlier, a couple of little questions. So did you have a lot of little injuries and things like that you've overcome in the past? Or?
Myself, yeah, look, a lot of overuse sort of stuff. So in swimming, obviously, you've got a lot of rotation. I had some shoulder niggles in the past. Big thing for me, I had some foot problems that were from childhood, really, like all these issues with my feet, went down that traditional approach of going to podiatrists. They prescribed custom-made orthotics, rigid shoes, rigid support, and that didn't seem to work for me. You know, I was starting to get knee pain and back pain and all those little things that, you know, someone of my age should not be getting. And so went down that route, and then, you know, I was playing footy and I was getting all this pain in the inside of my foot, to the point where we went and got an MRI, and they've said, you've got this little accessory bone in the inside of your foot that's rubbing and causing this tendon to cause problems, and we ended up having surgery, taking them out. Touch wood that, you know, since then my feet haven't necessarily been a problem, but the way that they were like, oh no, we're going to keep you in the orthotics, keep you in these rigid shoes, and that just didn't work for me. So I decided, stuff this, I'm throwing them out and I'm going the strengthening these muscles instead, making them actually stronger rather than relying on these artificial structures. Use the ones that we've naturally been given. And since then, I haven't had a problem. So
yeah, awesome. So you've been through some stuff, you've overcome, and yeah.
Been through some stuff, and that's probably my big thing here, is because I've been through it, I know what it feels like to be in that pain. And I also have been on that journey through recovery, through getting these treatments, which is what I try to give to the clients that come here as well. Yep. Understand that, you know, sometimes, you know, it is a journey. Like, sometimes we're lucky and we can do it in one go, and that's amazing when it happens, but it is a bit of a journey as well. We're on a trajectory here, and like, you have to pave the way.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's very hard to give something you haven't got. That's what I tell the guys. The other question might be a wrapping up kind of one, is the culture that we've got here at Melbourne Muscular, like the physical business. Like, how is that for you coming into, like, we had our meeting this morning, we have regular meetings where we kind of do workshop things, but it's a lot about personal development and growth, and our common unities, like getting to know each other, our teammates, our brothers and sisters, and yeah, going on the journey together, supporting each other, challenging each other. How have you found that?
It's absolutely amazing. The ability to, you know, lift weights together in the lift club, doing the sprints, the support that we all have in these workshops. It's something that I've worked in other fields, other industries, and we don't have that. It's something that's very unique to here. You know, being able to do these treatment swaps and learn new things. I've always got this, the more you know, the more you learn, the less you know, mentality. So, you know, it's always this opportunity to continue your learning, continue your growth, and yeah, it's great. I love every little bit of it. You know, finishing the course, and we did the money spot weekend. You know, you're throwing yourself into the deep end, treating each other, experiencing what, you know, you're doing this treatment on someone, but, you know, until you've experienced what that is, you know, you don't have that real understanding of the benefits. Yep. So yeah. Everything that we do here, community is fantastic.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so experience is massive, isn't it? So
yeah,
it's an art what we do. So you're not going to get good at the art unless you practice. And yeah, immersion is another big word for us. So you've got to actually throw yourself in, take a deep dive, and yeah, just go through the process. So yeah, anyway, if you want to come and see Josh, limited time only. I think he's going to go up very shortly. So he's going up to the next rung. So he's still on next gen at the moment, but yeah, for limited time only, still on that. But get in quick. But even when he goes up in price, well worth the money, because he's fixing people left, right, and centre. And yeah, he's going to fix you too.
Yeah, come in and see me, guys. Look forward to it.
Thanks, Josh.
Done.